And this is my current view. Yesterday we departed in the morning from Edinburgh to the Isle of Skye. In our way, we visited some great attractions like Callander or the Alien Donan Castle. And today is our second day of road tripping Scotland. And the main mission is to create a cinematic movie of Skye, which will be released in a separate video. So let me tell you something about the Isle of Skye. Once you arrive to the island, you can notice immediately that this place is very far from the rest of the world. Even from Edinburgh you have like 5-6 hours drive. And I guess that is the reason why the most of the towns you see are literally villages, you know? Like just few houses. So let me clear this out. This is a map of Skye. This one here is Skye, which you would think it's a town, right? Well, it actually is just a hotel. A hotel with a really nice view though. Coming back with the explanation, we currently are in Portree, and the idea is to keep going north filming the cinematic movie of the Isle of Skye. So let me tell you something interesting about Portree. It is very small, but it's very charming as well. But what truly makes this place absolutely stunning is the view and the landscapes you have. Very nice town, Portree. Very nice town. I will miss you a lot. One of the things which is really hard to accomplish in photography is trying to show how big the scale, how massive the magnitude of the place. And that especially happens when you look at things in your phone, because these are little devices and the pictures in Instagram are even smaller. And that creates that for the photographer it is way harder to be able to show the place properly. And I personally think two things about great photographers. One is that they are able to accomplish how the place really look, and second is that even though they might apply a lot of post-process, the place still looks real. Look at this place and these cows. Rain has begun once again, and I guess that we're gonna head to this store, which is right over there. Actually, we can see the stones. It is time to jump in our beast, the black beast. This will crush one of those cows and it will make a nice burger. How is the driving doing?
It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, getting better, I think, with used to it with the on the other side.
You're a Louis, so you have to learn how to drive that way.
True.
Louis from Chile, but Louis at the end of the day. One of the most beautiful things of landscape photography, and well, I'm now doing some sort of landscape cinematography more than landscape photography, is the lovely experience of waiting. You see, at the end of the day, it could be either cinematography, photography, portraits shooting, whatever you are using your camera for. The only thing you need to have beautiful footage is beautiful light. But yeah, there are places that looks better than others. Yes, of course, there are places that will look more beautiful. And that happens not only because you might have a beautiful hill, nice river, nice lake, but there are places that just have better light. And there are certain conditions that makes light more beautiful. The very first one, rain. After the rain, everything looks more beautiful. Colors are more saturated, you have more contrast as well, and something that I have noticed, which is very basic, but rain is basically a shower. Nature looks more clean, buildings look more clean, everything looks better after the rain. And of course, in places where you have more rain, it's very likely that you will have a better image, at least in terms of colors. Then, in a second place, but personally not so important, is the subject. But I think that the subject is the less important one. Why? Because in number third we have composition. Composition is basically the art of trying to create a story in an image. And if you have composition and you have light, you don't need the subject to create a great image. But if you have light, composition and a great subject, then you might be ended up with an excellent image. So Ian, why are you telling us all of this? I currently have a great subject and a great composition, but I'm waiting the light to come out so I can fly my drone, and therefore have an excellent light for the short movie that I'm making about the Isle of Skye. For a better explanation, this is the shot that we're waiting the light to come out. You can see it's a great composition, but the light is dull. And this is the same shot 5 minutes later. Woo! Hey guys! We are ready to fly! Look at this light! Besides, we have a rainbow going on with the star! Now, to be honest, I got really lucky with this one. It's not normal to have 2 rainbows at once. Let's go, my friend! Alright! We're currently walking to the man of the store, the world famous and known location for landscape photography. Quite excited, eh? To get there, you have to park the car somewhere over there, close in the highway, basically. And so far, we have been walking like, I don't know, 5 minutes?
Or 10.
Bye.
Let's say 10, so they think it's more.
8 minutes at the most. Very nice walk, beautiful view. Wow, look at that. And yeah, pretty much that. Beautiful weather, beautiful walk, beautiful location. See you once I'm up there. So, whoo, what a great view! What a great view. Before I show you the view I have right now, I want to show you a movie that I have for you prepared about this place. I hope you like that movie, and this is my current view. Mind-blowing, guys. Impresionante! Mind-blowing, guys. Truly mind-blowing. So I have to make the other movie, so wait for me and I will see you back in the car. So windy. Okay, so we left the store about 20 minutes ago. We did spend quite a lot of time in there. Have to admit, the store, unique place. It was so awesome that it reminded me some places in Patagonia, which for me, there is nothing in this world like Patagonia. Of course, I gotta admit, there are many places I don't know, like this one where we are arriving. Wow, this is insane. So this place is Killed Rock. Nothing much to say. Just mind-blowing. Congratulations, Scotland. You are by sure one of the most beautiful countries I have ever been in. There is one problem with this location, and that is the fact that it is a risk. And as it is a risk, you just can see one angle and that's pretty much it. But now I'm just wondering, who has a drone? Which kinda made me feel sad for you, because you'll have to go and watch the other video. somewhere in the corner. They're not behind the scene ones. You should go and watch it anyway. It's gonna be dope. So cold, it's actually freezing. Has to be around 2 degrees, 3 degrees, no more than that. And I think, guys, that is it for me today. Mostly because we have to drive to the hostel. And our current situation is something like we are here and we gotta go to the other side of the island here. It is not that terrible of a drive because the island isn't that big, but it certainly is a drive. And especially in this country because, have to be honest, the Scottish highways aren't the best one in the world. They are very beautiful, but they aren't exactly the very best thing when it comes to driving. And second is the fact that, ooh, it's so cold. I gotta drive by the right side, and that makes everything harder. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. As you might have noticed, this was a behind the scenes. But certainly there were a few tips and tricks that you can learn and apply to your own craft. Which is basically the kind of things that I have been learning during this year and a half since I've been doing YouTube. Remember to look to the Isle of Skye drone video, which is gonna be released just after this video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And by my side, I would just say, I will be seeing you soon. You Irish explorer.
Yeah.
Let's go?
I know.
1, 2, 3.